Hey guys, it's Allison. So today I'm going to be talking about how to stay organized in college. It's super hard, trust me. I've been there and I'm still going there. It's really hard, but you can definitely manage it because I've learned to manage it and kind of figure out, my priorities and just get organized with life. Like, this is like something I could talk about like forever. So if you are like me, you love organization or just like knowing how to be organized, then definitely keep on watching because I'll give you guys good tips, hopefully. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up. If you liked it, subscribe. The button is down below. It's free. Literally trying to pitch myself more to you. Hopefully it's working. And also, don't forget to click the bell notification down below if you want to be notified every time I upload a video, or if you just want to get notified every time I upload a video. I think I just said that. Guys, it's not even like noon yet, and my brain's like going off like a million different directions. But that's actually me, like in real life, if you didn't know. Like, I'm a very scattered brain. Okay, if you didn't see the last video, then that'll tell you, but that was like at night. Okay, I'm rambling. Anyways, we can just get into this video. I think it's the coffee. I'm going to blame it on the coffee. So the first thing I use like to be organized with like life is my planner. I have it right here. I don't know why I didn't pull it out. This is my planner. It is amazing. It's kind of like just a regular student planner. I wish I had like an hourly one, but I have one on my computer, which I'll show you, or like on my phone, that has everything like hourly. So I usually put like my classes on there. I'll talk about it later. Let's talk about the planner. So I just have life here. In the calendar section, I usually just put like appointments or just like important things. Just here, birthdays, tests, like big projects. I didn't put every homework assignment on here, but I usually like to put like big projects, like I said. And I use like these little tabs. Sorry guys. I use these little tabs for like the weekly and then the monthly, even though it's kind of like overlapping. Usually it's like next to each other. Really weird, I know. But yeah, I just like write down homework assignments. Some people just put like when things are due, but I actually like write down like what I'm doing each day. I mean, I feel like what a planner is, but I don't know. Some people do it differently. That's how I do it. Super convenient. Got this from Target. It was like $7. Awesome. You don't even have to get like a nice one. You can get like a regular one. I think it's cuter when you get a nice one because then you're like, ooh, I want to plan. And I also stopped like using like colored pens. I just like write them because usually it's more of my homework assignments in here. So usually just like writing in black pen. It's just too much work sometimes. So I just write in black pen. You can color code it if you want, but in my monthly view, it's all color coded because then it'll just be black all over the place and I'll be like, what's happening? So get you a planner. That's my first tip. My second tip. Get one of these. I have it in my dorm, but I forgot to grab it. But this is basically like a weekly pad thing. It's like a knock-knock pad. I don't know what you call it, but it's like a weekly pad thing. So I mentioned in my last favorites, but basically I just write down a bunch of little tasks I have to do because in college you just have little things that you gotta do sometimes, and I don't want to write in my planner, sometimes you forget, so this is really great. So you don't have to be fancy with it, you don't even have to use this, you can just write these things on a post-it note, but I think it's just cuter. I'm all about cuteness, if you can't tell. It just really motivates me. So usually this is like a really small one compared to the ones you can find online. I just don't have a lot of things going on, so that's why. Yeah, so if I have like different assignments, if I like work on things early and I have to upload it like on a specific day, I sometimes forget, so I usually write that here. Any group meetings, like org meetings, group presentation project, like meetings with people, SIs, going to like advising appointments, get my brows done, which I did, church. This was last week. This was a couple weeks ago, or I think it was last week. Guys, my brain. And then it has like a weekly checklist, a weekly priorities, which is really nice like for homework assignments, so I can like figure out like what my like focus on that week would be, and then notes. I don't know, little things that you need to remember. I don't know. really great. So get it on Amazon, link in the description box down below. I think it's from 21done.com. I don't know if that's like the website, if they have a website, or if that's like the company. I don't know, but that's really great. My next tip is actually on my computer, and I'll do like a screencast of like what I'm talking about so you guys can understand. Instead of me like showing you my computer, it's not gonna be that helpful, but it'll be over the screen. So basically, like I said earlier, before I went into my planner and got really excited to talk about it, on my computer, there's like a calendar app. Most computers have that, I'm pretty sure, or you can use Google Calendar. I actually use I think it's called like Outlook. It goes with the Microsoft, but it's like the mail app, and basically I sync it to my Google Calendar, so it syncs on my phone, which is really nice. And basically I just put like when I have classes or like when I have little things, so I can like section off time and see like wherever there's like not like any color or like any classes or anything, then, or like blank space or white space, then I know that I can do my homework there, or I can figure out like if someone wants to meet or something, I can like switch things around, or like I can go around like where I have free space or free time basically. So that's really great if you want to figure out like when you want to do homework, or like when you can schedule things in, just have like your weekly view and put your classes in, put everything that you know leading up to, you know, that following week. I usually like to do this like on Sunday nights when I like to plan for the week ahead. You can just like put in your classes, and it's gonna be super nice because you can figure out like when you are available, when you can cancel, and just stuff like that. It's really great. And I like to have like my calendar and like everything like around me, so it's on my phone, my laptop, you know, on paper, like with these things. So it's just really great to just like have everything there, so like you can get on top of your game, and you know, you won't, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing to be organized. It has a bunch of benefits. You can just be on top of your work, and like it's just like a, you know, a life skill, I feel like. So sometimes I'm not on my game, but most of the time I am. So yeah, those are some of like my organization tips and kind of just how to stay productive and just be organized. Some other tips I have for you guys is to literally write everything down. Is basically my tip. Literally write everything down. It's so useful. Other tips I have is just, if you ever have free time, just like be able to do things ahead. So those are all of my tips. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Literally, like my biggest tip and the biggest takeaway from this video is to write things down and have like a good view, like a visual view of what's happening in the week, and like just like what your week can look like. It's just so important. I feel like especially if you're very busy, especially if you have like a job, if you do YouTube like me, if you have like clubs and just like different commitments, it's super important to just stay on top of your work. You feel better about yourself, at least I feel better about it, and just like it's just really nice. And also when you organize things, you realize like you have a lot more time in the day. Even though I complain sometimes that like I have no time, like what is free time, I realize that I should probably like get moving early. Like it's just like sometimes you gotta like be honest with yourself and say you have time, just choose not to do it. So hopefully being organized will actually like help you guys manage, you know, what you're supposed to do, your priorities, and like figure out like what needs to be done, and just like, you know, stay on top of your game, and just like making you more productive in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked it, and also if you like the setup, let me know in the comments down below. I didn't want to film in my dorm because it's like the lighting is so bad, because the sun comes up, the sun comes down. Obviously that's what the sun does, but like it's just like the lighting is super bad. So let me know in the comments down below. I'm actually doing a fun video next week because it's just gonna be really great. So actually no, it's not gonna go up next week. Just realized, never mind, in 2 weeks it'll go up, and I'm gonna be super excited. It's gonna be a fun one, so definitely check it out when it goes up. I think it goes up in 2 weeks. So yeah, it's really exciting. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Click the bell notification down below if you want to be notified every time I upload a video. Along with that, subscribe, thumbs up this video if you liked it, want more organization videos, or if you just like being organized in general. I mean, anyways, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Have an awesome day.